Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Puppies, and Everything Gardening. Welcome back. So in this video, what I'm going to talk to you about is a few summer experiments that I've been running. Actually, it's more than just a few. So we're just going to touch on maybe the most popular that I've talked to you guys about and give you an update and give you an endpoint to most of these experiments. They've all not been completed yet, but I think I've got enough information at this point to make a reasonable guess as to how things are going to turn out. So let's go take a look. So one experiment I did in the heat of July, late June, I did this twice. I seeded this container twice with a mix of just random lettuce seeds. And I think I did it towards the end of June, and then I did it again mid-ish July, maybe third week of July. And there are a few. You can see there's a baby lettuce. Some did kind of grow and they were eaten by something. Overall though, even though there are a few that germinated, I would say it was a flop for this experiment. I should wait until, I would say mid-August at the earliest, maybe early August if it's a cool season that summer, but we had a lot of hot heat. So this didn't work out too well, but now it's a great time. It is the end of August. I'm going to go ahead and start seeding lettuce seeds now and hold off during the summer months. The experiment that I did this summer was to grow Ace 55 in a container in two different locations, both similar size containers, similar soil. This is a part sun location here for this Ace 55. He is still hanging on. I am about ready to cut him out though, because he's really slowed down production, and he was a determinate. He wasn't meant to hang on forever. The other determinate though, the other Ace 55 out front that got full sun, he was taken out, a month ago. So he did not outlast his part sun counterpart. So that's kind of an interesting information for me for next summer when I'm planting some of my tomatoes. Another experiment for me this summer was trying to tape a pepper plant back together after I accidentally broke the stem. I've done this many times with tomatoes, and tomatoes do really well being taped back together with masking tape. I do it all the time. However, it did not work for a pepper plant. So everything above the break that I tried to tape back together turned brown and died. So the plant is still fine though. It was able to make some new offshoots. And you can see it does have some fruit in development. This is a paprika pepper. So that was an experiment, just so I know for the future. No, don't tape peppers back together, but absolutely tape your tomatoes back together. Another experiment was to grow a pepper plant in a small, very small pot and see if it would produce fruit. And I'm going to put up a few pictures up here. And so that plant right there with the crepe myrtle stick as support was the plant that was in that orange container, and I just buried him into this green pepper bed. He did okay. He did grow. He did produce a couple fruits, but he struggled. And you can see he's got a lot of pest pressure as well, and I think that's because he was under stress. So that was a fail. Definitely give your pepper plants room for their roots to grow. As you saw by that picture, it definitely had outgrown that pot. Another experiment I did this summer was to plant Coleus babies, seedlings, into these pots that normally have winter blooming flowers, which are primrose, and I have a hellebore in the bigger pot in the back. I just wanted to see, would the Coleus grow here with those other plants that were kind of in a dormant state? And I'll let you guys just take a peek and you tell me what you think. I would say this was a win. I've got probably 3-4 Coleus plants that I put in here, but look, I mean, they have spread and grown, and they just look incredibly gorgeous. As long as I keep them watered, they're perfectly happy. And the plants underneath, they're still very happy too, dormant for their little summer rest. So yeah, this is a win for sure. Walk into our final reveal I want you guys to look at these videos that I took at Ivy's house of my experiments that are going on there. There's 2 different episodes, but they're very, very short. So go ahead, have a peek, and then I'm going to let you know, did the okra seeds that were left outside all winter in water germinate? Let's find out in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back at Ivy's today. It is August the 13th. We're going to go check on my experiments and see how they are doing. It's another hot day. I'm sure you can tell by my face. So let's get into the garden and let's see what is going on. So one of the 2 honeydews that I transplanted did survive that transplant, so I was really happy about that. The cucumbers germinated. One of the scarlet runners germinated. And we're going to go look. This is the edamame patch. You can see the weeds are just kind of a beast. So I did have some germination on the edamame, and I put down cardboard. And then this is when, I think, is this when I came back? Yeah, this is when I came back to check on things. And there were still some of the edamame there, but I think something may have eaten some of them. The scarlet runners started to bloom. They look so beautiful in that lighting. It's almost time for us to go back and check on those cucumbers. I'm going to call the edamame partial fail. Cucumbers did fine. The honeydew, I was really pleased with that. And you can see some of the new growth here. Okay, so you got an update there at Ivy's house on some of those experiments and how they're doing. So this is where I planted all of the okra seeds about 14 to 16 days ago. And you see a lot of little seedlings, but those are not okra. Those are wallflowers that came from seeds from the wallflowers. I have no okra that germinated, and there was no reason it should not have. I kept it watered. It was nice, warm, perfect temperature for germination. So that was a fail. Leaving your okra seeds out in the rain and snow and literally in a bucket of water all winter is a bad idea. So lesson learned, but it was a fun project just to kind of do an experiment and see how that went. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to go ahead in this video. I hope you enjoyed some updates on some of those experiments, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful gardening week. Talk to you soon. Bye.